what the hook gonna be. See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is a track in the background, the headphones loud, and the blunt going around. Yo, what the hook gonna be? I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. Now, let me quit playing with y'all. Let me dig right into the meat and potatoes of this shit. You know, a woman on the video said that men are not dating for looks anymore because they don't want to be held responsible for the actions, or basically saying because they don't want to take care of a Barbie doll, basically. You know, these blow-up Barbie dolls out here. You know what I mean? And a man is saying that it's less of a headache if you deal with a woman who looks less attractive. And then you got people like Lucario saying, I'm gonna have to just let it ride and remember what they were saying. It'll come in my mind in a minute. Oh, they were saying because you don't got game, that's why the baddies are not cooperating and this and that. Number one, you got to understand that looks do matter. The only way looks don't matter is because looks are subjective. Meaning, a woman might find me attractive, right? Another woman might not find me attractive. Another woman might find me attractive, another one might not, etc., etc. That means my looks are irrelevant. They don't matter because I should only be trying to talk to women who find me attractive. But if you say that looks don't matter when it comes to a female that gets hit on by all kind of men all over the world, or even a man who gets hit on all over the world, you're a flat out liar. You're a liar. Whoever says that, you're a liar. Looks matter. They only don't matter, once again, they only don't matter because they're subjective. What I think is a 10, the next man might not think is a 10, right? But you have certain people out here everybody thinks they look good. You have certain women and men out here who everybody think look good, right? So what they're trying to tell you is, if you got game, a man that gets hit on by all kind of women is going to pick a 500-pound woman. He's not going to do that. That doesn't mean that 500-pound woman will not be attracted to somebody. That's where the looks are irrelevant come in at. But when the looks do matter come in at is when you are a person that gets hit on by a lot of people. Why does this matter? Because a woman might think I'm handsome, but think somebody else is more handsome. Therefore, I'm not handsome anymore. Because her vagina gives her access to that guy that she thinks looks better than me. So she's going to go after him. You're no longer, it doesn't matter if she thinks you don't look that bad. It doesn't matter. That don't matter. Because she's going to go after what she thinks is more appealing to her. Anybody who say differently or say game or something like that is going to change, that's a lie. Game does help you become more attractive as a man, but how you going to get your foot in the door? There's other men that got game just like you, that she finds more attractive than you, that got more money than you, that are taller than you, whatever, etc., etc., etc. All this shit matters. It just does. And you can have the total package and women still not want to deal with you because you're not their type. That's why I made a video on muscles and shit like that don't matter. It only because it don't matter because other men got it. So she's going to choose the one that she likes. You're doing all this neck breaking trying to become this attractive person, but there's other men who got it. So she's still going to choose that person. They want you, when I say they, I'm talking about whoever, because what they say in these videos is correct, but it's a little off when it comes to this topic. They're not understanding why men are saying, I'm going to date the less attractive female because it's less of a headache. They're right and they're wrong. The men who think this way, you're right and you're wrong. You're wrong because you could get a less attractive woman and she's still going to do the same shit. If she thinks that somebody else is better than you. Men do this shit all the time. Women do this shit all the time. Settle for somebody they really don't want like that, right? And think that that's going to stop them from cheating or make them act right. And what happens? The same shit. That's why you should not settle when it comes to relationships. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I choose a so-called baddie or an ugly girl. At the end of the day, they both can cheat. So you might as well just choose the one that you like the most. You might as well, because you're going through the same shit. So that's where these guys are wrong at. But where they right at, and what Lucario and them say they wrong at, is looks don't matter. All you need is game. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can have all the game in the world. A woman who don't like a woman who don't like black men, it don't matter how much game I got. She not fucking with me, dog. Y'all gotta. I just don't like the fact that you're being sold a dream thinking that you just get game and that's it. Game is important. And honestly, game, what they're talking about is charisma. Game is, I know why she's saying this or that. I don't want to fuck with her because of this or that. I know these flags. That's game. Charisma is how you talk to a woman and all this other sweet bullshit. That's charisma. That's not game. But it does not matter how much charisma I have if I'm dealing with a woman who don't like black guys. Or just don't find me attractive at all. It is what it is. You cannot fall in la la land and think that you're going to make a woman like you that don't like you. And another thing is, you got to understand that maybe you do got charisma that she likes. Maybe you do got looks that she likes. Maybe you do got money that she likes and all this, but there's another guy that she likes better. I'm gonna say that again. You can have all these things that she likes, but there's another guy that she likes better. Remember, the vagina gives them access to the guy they like the most. That's why I tell all men, don't settle for a second. She has access to the guy she likes the most, and if that guy don't like her back, 9 times out of 10, she's settling for you. In her eyes. That don't mean in reality she's settling for you, but in her eyes, she's settling. You're somebody she's settling for. You see it all the time with a lot of these dudes who got girlfriends and don't even know it. Don't even know it. Why? Because looks and shit matter. You can't convince me that a woman, and it's not about the looks because looks are subjective, but it's about looks when it comes to the whole entire world. You can't convince me that a woman that got 30,000 men in her inbox is going to be easier to deal with than a woman who don't have that many. The only way I say that it doesn't matter and they're both difficult to deal with is if both of them don't like you. But let's hypothetically say that they both kind of like you and want to give you a chance. More than likely, the one that got the less options or whatever the case may be is going to be easier to deal with. And a perfect example of this shit, I'm cooking today, dog. I'm sorry. This is my last video for a while, so I'm cooking, dog. I'm cooking. I got time. I'm driving and shit. You know, it started raining and shit, so I'm cooking. Basically. Proof of this shit is, see, everybody want to say that it doesn't matter how hot the girl is. Remember, looks are subjective. That's the only way it don't matter. But we are talking about when a woman gets hit on by a whole bunch of men, right? Here's the proof and the nail in the coffin and this shit that looks matter. Why is it that until she starts having kids and her looks fade and all that, why is it now the guy that she didn't want, oh, now he's good enough? Why is that? If looks don't matter and all this other shit. When she had all those men in her DM and shit, it didn't matter. She thought she was better than you. That's what those men are saying when they say that they're harder to deal with when they look good. Even though looks are subjective, what he's saying is when a woman who looks good to a lot of people, when she starts to not get all the choosing signals a little more, oh, now I want to be a wife. You think I'm lying? Pay attention to women right now about 25. And look at all the look. You got some women that are smart and they don't fall for that shit, but most of them do. They're going to fall for that shit. I look good. I have a man anytime I want. Fuck that. I'm gonna wait until I'm 30. Then I'm gonna give a man a chance. Why? Because she's not the 25-year-old girl no more. That girl is getting all the attention now. And oh shit, I better hurry up and pick a guy now. But when she was getting all that attention, it didn't matter. You had to be absolutely perfect. And what do I mean by perfect? The guy that she thinks is perfect. It doesn't mean that guy's perfect. It doesn't mean that guy looks better to you. It doesn't mean that guy is anything better to you. But to her, that's the key to her. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter if you get a so-called woman who don't look as good or whatever the fuck that is, because there's no such thing, because looks are subjective. Even if you do that, she's still going to get hit on by men. And if she don't, see, the key is what the woman feels about you. That's the key. What does the woman feel about you? It doesn't matter about if she look good or not. It's what she feels about you. But if she doesn't have, the less men that are trying to get at her, the more better you look. If that makes sense. Unless you are exactly what she wants. If she got all kind of men hitting at her, NBA players and shit, you're not good enough. But if she was just a woman who's not getting hit on like that, now you look better. Same thing, vice versa. If men get hit on by a lot of women, the harder it is going to be for you to attract those dudes. If they primarily prioritize looks first. If they prioritize who a woman is, that's different, because nobody can duplicate who you are. But if a man, which most of them do, go off of looks, right? The more that woman, or the less the woman, should I say, my bad, the more a man gets hit on this shit, the harder it's going to be for him to just be faithful to one woman. Most men who are in relationships are in relationships because they can't get nobody better than the one they got. Or they got tired of trying to deal with women and find women, so they just got lucky or some shit like that, or they're actually being settled for by another female. The woman they get, they actually been settled for, but since they got money and they're willing to trick and be simps and shit, she'll settle for that. But that guy would never even sniff this chick if she didn't have kids and she was in her 25-year-old looks and all that, and have every man at her feet. Them guys wouldn't even stand a chance 9 times out of 10. Some of them actually are the one that she wants. But it's rare, dog. Let's just be real about it. Let's be real about it. And for the females that are saying, see, they telling themselves. They telling themselves, men are no longer prioritizing looks. What does that say to me when I hear that? That lets me know that most women think that looks is what makes men pick them. Because now these good-looking women have a problem of men saying, I'm gonna just pick women based off of more shit now. Fuck that. I ain't gonna just pick a woman based off of looks anymore. They're mad because that's the only thing they wanted to bring to the table is looks. Because that's all she had to do to get all these people in her DMs and shit. Because you men was not prioritizing what a woman should be. You was just going strictly off of looks. And you're going to get what you deserve when you go strictly off of looks. I'm not the type of guy that go just strictly off of looks. It's just irrelevant to me. It don't make sense to me. Because I know that that's not going to stop that female from cheating on me or treating me right. It's not going to make the woman treat me right because she look good. It's just not. It's simply not. But at the same time, if I pick a woman who's so-called not good looking or whatever the fuck, you know, in my eyes, because it's all subjective, that ain't saving me from shit. That ain't saving me from having peace, none of that shit that y'all think. The reason why you struggle with a woman who look good is because of her options, number one, and you're not the number one option. You know, that's the main reason, for real, because it really has nothing to do with her looks like they're saying, but they not digging deep enough into it. Yeah, her looks don't matter. That's not why she's treating you that way, because of her looks. No, that's not why. It's because you're not the first choice, which has something to do with your looks and other shit more than likely, depending on what the woman prioritizes. But it don't have nothing to do with her looks on the level of why she's treating you this way, because you're not her number one. That's why it's not because a good-looking girl is good-looking and she just some stuck-up chick. Nah, because you're not the one she likes. And she can have any man she likes. That's why. Get over it. Get over it or be a simp. That's your choices. I choose not to be a simp for a woman just because she look good. I don't give a fuck about her looks. Because I'm not stupid. That ain't got nothing to do with her head. That ain't got nothing to do with her good-ass pussy or good-ass heart or she's a good mother, any of that. That's y'all who think that shit. And now you got good-looking women mad because men are waking up and realizing, damn, maybe I should be like Tawan, and realize that looks ain't the first thing that you should put on the fucking list. That don't mean that I would pick a woman that I'm not attracted to, though. I'm just simply saying, just because a woman look good don't mean, oh shit, I'm all in. Nah, I don't give a fuck about her looks. I only give a fuck about her looks to the extent that I'm attracted to her. That's it. That's all she gets when it comes to her looks. She got to earn everything else. She got to prove everything else. And it don't matter if the woman is not so-called is good. And another reason why a lot of y'all men struggle with women who y'all claim look good versus the ones you claim don't look as good is because you're too, you're her fan. Even though you're supposed to be her fan, you gotta let her be your fan too. See, you're just basically bowing down like a bitch because, oh, she looks good to you. Because looks are subjective. I'm gonna keep saying it in this video. To you, this girl looks real good, so now you freeze up and nervous and act like a bitch and just become a big ass simp. And it's unattractive. So that's why she's difficult to deal with. Or you're not the one she likes like that, man. It's the same thing when these women say he hasn't been loved properly. That's why he's acting the way he's acting. No, you're just not the one he really wants. I made a video on this shit yesterday. That's why a woman is acting the way she's acting. It ain't really her looks, for real. Even though looks have something to do with it, because it gives her more options, and those more options she might find better looking than you. But what happens if that woman thinks you're the shit? You're him. I promise you it don't matter what she look like. She will bow down to you, basically. Basically. And I'm saying that bluntly. She will literally do whatever. That's why you don't deal with women who don't cooperate. Because that's the number one sign that you're not him. There's actually somebody I like better, but I guess I'll settle for your bitch ass. Don't take that, man. Don't take that. A woman, look, a woman should have TLC energy. If you don't see it, she's not the one. Bye. Let her go deal with the bum that she likes better than you, and you as a man, you become better than that guy, so when you do find a girl that actually likes you a lot, she got to sit and eat that shit. But it don't matter because she don't really like you. So it don't matter if you better than the guy she picked, because she's always going to pick the one that she likes better than you, but you can make that woman happier than her. You can't make a woman like you no matter how much you boss up and shit if she don't like you. However, you can make your woman to actually like you and got TLC energy and Google eyes for you. You can make that woman better and happier than the woman that, than the man that she's with. You can make her a happier woman than her. A lot of y'all got it confused thinking, well, she gonna regret leaving me. They don't want you. It don't matter. You're not gonna make. Look, man. A lot of y'all men who say it's about game. Okay, then that means if a 500-pound woman got game, she gonna convince you to like her, right? Like you, right? Because to some women, you men are a 500-pound woman. It is what it is. To some women, I'm the 500-pound woman. Not because I'm ugly and all this other shit, but because there's other men that she like more than me. She might look at me like, that's a handsome, let's just say she's a woman that don't like black men. That guy, Twan's a handsome guy, but that's not my type. So therefore, really, even though I'm handsome to her, it's irrelevant. I'm not really attractive to her. Y'all not getting it. They lying to y'all, man. Once you know this game, you'll stop trying to fight shit that you can't win. You'll either accept women who like you, or you'll just keep bossing up and getting money. Fuck that shit, man. Sitting around hoping a woman likes you and all this, and social media has made it worse. Because now men that don't even really like women got women thinking that they do like them. And the problem is a lot of those men, she probably like more than you. As before, it was whoever really liked her kind of came up and that's all the options she had. So from the options she could pick from, you might have been number one. But now, you ain't fucking, who's a fucking basketball player? Fuck it, LeBron James. You ain't LeBron James, bro. A lot of these women could go, not necessarily LeBron James, but whoever, one of these basketball players. A lot of them get DM'd by them. And you think that they want you now? You know what? That girl that got DM'd by such and such, like Brittany Renner and shit. You know, hey, such Brittany Renner got Washington or whatever. Or one of my friends got DM'd by such and such. Or she don't even look better than me, and look what kind of athlete she got. I must be able to get it, because I look better than her. So I must be able to have the ability to pull an athlete too. I don't want you normal working. I don't give a fuck if you have a $500,000 or whatever the fuck. You're not them. And that's what's going on. A lot of women claim that you're not good enough for them, but the problem and the reality is the social media and shit like that have made them believe that you're not good enough for them. That's what it really boiled down to. And it don't matter if they so-called don't look as good, because you got them getting hit on by everybody too. Because of social media. Social media have made so-called 2s, in my opinion, 10s. Because a 2 might be a 2 to me, but a 10 to the next man. That don't mean every woman's beautiful. For real? Every woman's beautiful, just not to me. You get what I'm saying? Who am I to say a woman's not beautiful because I don't think that? That don't make it true. Right? But social media got all women 10s, all of them. They all getting hit on by men. Men can only blame themselves at the end of the day. Can't even blame men. You can't even get mad at women. All they trying to do is get the one they like the most, just like you would if you was a man. Only option you got as a man is boss the fuck up. To the point that if they don't pick you, they just a dumbass bitch. I don't know what else to tell you. You got to boss up to the point that you're separated from all other men as much as possible. And that's going to be tough. Because there's men out here 21 years old with a $50 million contract. Good luck. And these men are picking what you would call regular chicks. Travis Hunter, what did his girlfriend do? What is so special about his girlfriend? I don't see shit. I mean, he might see it, but I don't see it. She basically getting a free ride. So the next woman is looking at that Travis Hunter situation and thinking, I'm not settling for no guy that works here, works there. Fuck that. I look better than Travis Hunter's girlfriend. I'm going to get me a $50 million guy too. That's what you men are dealing with. That's what you men are dealing with. Why you think I'm okay with being single? I know the game. I know what it is. Apparently, a lot of y'all don't. You don't know what you're up against. You don't know what you're up against. All in all, it's about picking a woman that thinks you're number one. If a woman thinks another guy is better than you, she has access to that guy because of her vagina. Therefore, she's not going to treat you right or cooperate. Plain and simple. And if she does, it's an act to get what she wants out of you or something. And then you're going to get Travis Hunter or some shit. You're going to get divorced. That's why certain men end up divorcing shit. That girl never really wanted you, but she's like, fuck it, you going to try to give me this or that? The opportunity's there, I guess I'll take it. You got to make sure you're her number one. That's why all this, you know, men don't want to take us on dates and this and that. You ain't got to with the woman who really like you. You can do that later once you start to see that she really like you. And I know a lot of women saying, these men want to be bad bitches and they want to be treated like this or that. As a man, you got to move this way. Because I just explained to you every reason why you got to move this way. You didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for women to have all this power on social media and shit. They made it this way. So since they made it this way, they need to sleep in the bed they made. You're not avoiding accountability because you don't want to date women based off of just looks. That's a woman who only want to bring looks to the table and expect a man to pick her and all this other shit. And now they get mad because men are waking up and being smart and realizing, just like the Bible say, her looks are vain. The Bible already told y'all this. Her looks are vain. It means nothing. Women get it. Just because you're a good-looking dude don't mean she gonna pick you. She gonna pick you off of other shit that benefits her just as much as the. It depends. If a woman only strictly care about looks, then yeah, she'll pick a guy that is in her look range, right? Of what she thinks. Like, say she like light-skinned guys. Yeah, she gonna pick a light-skinned guy, but she also gonna pick a light-skinned guy that benefits her. Every now and then you have foolish females that pick men that don't benefit them at all. But for the most part, a woman's not gonna do that shit, man. She got too many options. She has too many options, man. What they're trying to say is the less options a woman have, the more she's gonna cooperate with you. But in reality, the less options she have, the more appealing you are to her. But you can have a woman who got all kind of options and you're the best appealing guy to her. Then you get cooperation. But unfortunately, that's not really the way it really works. The more options, the more men she can choose from all over the place, it's going to be hard for her to even pick the ones that she actually think are the best looking ones. Why you think some of them just never happy no matter what? It don't matter. The man can be perfect. It don't matter. Why? Because I got so many options in my phone. All I got to do is open it. Oh shit, 1,000 men. That's why. That's why I just tell a woman, you know, if you smart, you would just tell a woman you like her. If she don't reply back, bye. Do not do nothing else. It ain't got nothing to do with what you said. Nah, fuck all that. Because if she liked you a lot, she wouldn't even pay attention to, oh, he said this way or that way. You know, good morning is boring to men she don't like. But if she like you, oh, good morning, oh, he didn't say good morning. Ain't it funny how that works? When it's a guy she don't like, good morning's boring or hey's boring. But if it's a guy that she do like, why didn't he text me? Why didn't he say good morning? See what I mean? It don't matter about fucking what you said. It's about who you are. It's about who you fucking are, plain and simple. You should only deal with women who think you the shit. I don't know no other way to put it. Women should only deal with men who think they the shit. Problem with the female, though, is the man is going to act like he thinks the woman's the shit to get the vagina. That's the only issue. A woman really ain't going to act like she think you the shit unless she think you the shit or unless you got money so she can try to get your money. That's the only other way. A woman's going to fake, you know, that she really like you. Other than that, we kind of got it easy. There's no excuse for men not to be able to screen out females. I just don't understand it. Oh, will you pay my bills? You know she don't like you. She don't even know you and asking to pay your bills. She don't like you, bro. Someone said once you start asking for money, it's over with. Like at first you won't ask for money, and then later when she asks for money, basically the dynamic has shifted, I guess. I don't know about that so much. Because some women probably feel like they've been fucked with you long enough that, you know, you can do some shit for them or whatever the case. So I don't know. I'm confused on that. But if they don't know you and they ask for money, there's no confusion there, bro. And here's another kicker of y'all life for women and men watching. Some women and men don't like no women and men. Or should I say they not looking for love. They only see women and men as tools, man. So you not getting no cooperation. She'll cooperate if it benefits her. Yeah, she'll act right. Yeah, oh, he giving me money right now, I'm gonna act right. Ain't got nothing to do with her looks though. So the only way it has to do with her looks is because of options. So let's just say you kicking some money to her, she's cooperating, and her looks give her the ability to pull a ball player. Oh, it's over for you now. See, her looks did matter. See, Lucario and them saying the looks don't matter. It mattered then. Because these ball players are marrying a lot of these women strictly because of looks. Not because they're great women. If that's the case, you wouldn't see these women divorce raping them. Stop it. If these women that these ball players are marrying are great women, for one, they would not be dealing with a man just because of his money, and for two, they wouldn't skate off with his money. They'd still be there holding him down. That's what great women do. And great women don't just date you just because of your money. But on the flip side, these men are picking these women to wife them and shit because it validates them. It's nothing like having a fine woman. When they say fine woman, a woman that they feel is better than them, basically. Or a woman that they can't believe they got. A woman that they think's out of their league, basically. Ain't no woman out of my league. Unless she got a whole bunch of money and fine. Then I say, you know what, that woman out of my league. But just because she look good, I don't give a fuck about her look. That don't mean shit. What do you have to offer as a woman, period? You got millions of dollars and you're a fine ass woman and you got a good heart and shit. I'm not in that league. I don't have millions of dollars and shit. I'll say, yeah, you probably out of my league. But just because you a fine ass regular woman, just like I'm a fine regular dude, you're not better than me. But your social media make you think you better than me until you get older. Then you're going to want that Tawan or whoever. And that's okay because you're not getting it. It's too late. I couldn't have you at your best. I don't want you at your worst. See how when them options dry up, oh, now I'm finer now. I wasn't finer then. Why? Because there was other men that she thought was more attractive. I'm using me as an example. Not saying this shit happens, but it's the best way for me to explain this shit. Without me making people who listen to the video, making them think that I'm attacking them. I'd rather just attack myself to explain the shit so y'all can get it versus like trying to attack people. You got some good women that are looking good as hell. She likes somebody. I'm going to put it to you like this. A good-looking woman, all of them. There's a guy that they like, and they will cooperate for that guy. The problem is you're not that guy. If you don't see cooperation, you're not that guy. It's not because of the looks. Even with all the options she has, a woman who thinks you're him, she's going to cooperate. It feels so good to have your balls when you realize, oh, she don't like me. I don't give a fuck. Because you're secure within yourself. I know I'm the shit. So I don't give a fuck if she don't like me. Because I know I'm the shit. It's when you think that, man, I don't think I'm the shit. I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that. That's why she don't like me. I don't give a fuck why she don't like me because that's her dumb ass fault. Honestly. I'm being brutally honest. I think I'm the shit. I think I'm the best man in the world. So it does not bother me if a woman don't like me. This is the type of mentality you men need, not game. You need to have confidence that you're the best man in the world. And if she don't like you, she's a dummy. That's the type of mentality you need to have. I don't have to be the richest man in the world to be the best. I feel like my total package makes me the best man in the world. And it's not on some competing shit. It's just on the shit that I feel I'm special. No woman can take that from me. No woman's gonna tell me that I'm ugly or I'm this or I'm not good enough. Nothing they can do. I don't give a fuck. You can set off with all the men in the world can have a woman and I cannot have one, and I still think I'm better than them. I still think I'm better than them. Or should I say I think I'm the best choice? Because it's not a competing thing like I'm better than you. No, it's not that. It's the fact that no woman's going to tell me that another man's better than me. That's what it boiled down to. That's what I'm trying to say. None of these women are going to tell me that another man's better than me. Y'all got to get up out of that fucking mindset. Especially when you could clearly see women choose the wrong motherfuckers that you know you better than, but they still choose them. You want to know why? Because looks and things like that matters in the person's eyes, the eye of the beholder. If a woman cares about looks, or does she care about money, or does she care about height, or does she care about race? All that matters. You can't change that. They're telling a lot of y'all on this YouTube and shit is telling you that you can change how a woman feels. You can't change how a woman not gonna make me like a different woman than I like. It's just not gonna happen. It's simply not going to happen. A woman is not going to make me like a 1,000-pound woman just because a 1,000-pound woman can't make me like her unless I want to like her. So all the lies about, you know what, if you do this or that, she'll like you then, or this, no, man. The man that she really like, he ain't doing none of that. He ain't doing none of that. He just is what it is. The reason why I use the race thing, because it's a good way to explain this shit. I cannot make a woman who don't like black men like me. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. And she might think I'm a good guy and handsome and all that, but that's not what she wants. Why don't y'all get it? And it's the same thing with the females. If you're not what they want, you're not what they want. A lot of women in relationships right now with a man who really don't want you. If a supermodel came up, gave him some pussy, he'd cheat on you or leave in a heartbeat. Unless you're his number one, unless he got exactly what he really wanted. Then nobody could take it. But how rare is that? How rare is it that you're actually their number one choice? That only happens with people who are willing to not settle for less. If a person's not willing to settle for less, they're picking you because they want to. Not because they got to, or not because their inbox used to jump and now it's not, and now they feel ugly and all. No, that's not why they picking somebody. Or I couldn't have him, so I'll pick you. I couldn't have her, so I'm gonna pick you. Man, I don't know if y'all get this game or not, but I'm putting this shit on YouTube. Y'all need to subscribe to the YouTube and stop playing with me, man. The only reason why I come on Facebook to put this shit here first, because it uploads so quick. If I try to do it from my phone and put it on YouTube, that motherfucker take 3 days. I ain't got time for all that. You know, I take less quality to get the message across, and that's exactly why I come on Facebook first. So I don't know why it does it, and I don't like the black bars in the middle. I'm sorry. Facebook took away the landscape. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And as far as, you know, like I said, the good-looking, so-called good-looking, it's subjective. The women who claiming men ain't dating for looks no more. Those, like I said, those women, they just women who just want to just use looks. Man, that's all they want to bring. They want everything they can get from a man just by their looks. And you're a fool if you fall for that. But they try to manipulate it and say that you're trying to avoid responsibility. No, I'm just going to give my responsibility to a woman that it actually brings more than looks to the table. I never thought about dating a woman that just because she looked good, that's it. That's foolishness, man. I might as well just go buy a boat. I might as well pay and create a blow-up doll if that's the case. If you just want a woman to look good. That don't make sense. And a lot of men are paying these women just because they look good, man. And it also proves that women are telling them themselves, knowing that it's not fair, man. It's not fair that a lot of good-looking women get overlooked just because this girl look good. That's not gonna happen with a guy like me. But a lot of other men, they too stupid, man. They gonna pick women based off of looks, man. And that's why they saying that the better they look, the harder to deal with. I don't believe that. I believe it don't matter if she look good or not, subjectively. I believe if you deal with a woman who don't see you as number one, she's gonna be hard to deal with. She can look like Freddy Krueger. If she don't see you number one, she's not gonna be happy and she can be hard to deal with. She can look like Freddy Krueger himself, the female version. If she don't think you're number one, she's gonna be hard to deal with. And the same thing with y'all women. If he don't see you number one, he's gonna be hard to deal with. Especially like as a woman, if you already fucked a guy and he's still hard to deal with, you got your answer. Ain't no way you already fucked him and he's still acting hard to deal with. He clearly knows that you try and fuck with him. What's the hold up now? I can see it if you might, and I'm only saying I can see if you haven't fucked yet because he might be thinking maybe she trying to play me or something. Maybe she don't like me. That's the only thing. I'm not saying fuck a guy to get this truth out of him. But what I am saying is if you fuck the guy and shit and he's still acting like this, come on, man, you got your answer. You got your answer. And as far as a man, really, you ain't got to pay a woman and take her on a date. Just say, I like you a lot. I'm interested in you. That's all you got to do. Why? Because it's all about emotion. Oh, I got him already. I don't want him no more. Good, you got your answer. Because if she had real feelings and shit or interest, it wouldn't happen like that. So all y'all men tap dancing and shit, looking like coons and shit, buffoonery, stop it. Tell the woman you like her. You want to know if she like you back quickly? That's how you find out right there. Why play games? Why? I'll hop right, if I want to, I'll hop right in a woman's inbox. Let me dominate you. You should fuck with me. I'm him. I'm going to just say that. She don't reply back. I know my answer. The bitch seen the shit. She would have replied back if she liked me. I ain't got to say no more. Oh, how he came at me. Bullshit. Because if she liked me, it wouldn't have been how I came at her unless I came at her disrespectfully. And women want to be dominated by a man they like. So that's not necessarily disrespect. It's so easy, man. Y'all falling for shit. Y'all, I can see why men get played. And I can see why women get played. They these women that just use looks, man, it's so sad, man. So many women deserve to be wives and shit, but they can't because you got these so-called Barbies in the way getting wiped up. But I can't even blame them. I gotta blame the men. You wiped her, you married her. You knew that woman ain't doing shit but looking good. You married her. And it's unfortunate. I would hate it. I'm going to say this shit. And I really, really don't, man, I would hate to say it. But, I mean, I got to say it. I would hate being a woman that don't look good. It's got to be harder, man. It's got to be. It's just not fair if you really think about it. Like, as a guy, I mean, to a certain extent, if you fucked up looking guy, it's not fair either. But you kind of got some leeway with being a guy because women don't just base everything off of looks. Men base damn near everything off of looks. So it's tough, man, when you're not a real good looking woman. And I'm not talking about weight because you can control that. I'm talking about everything else. That's just unfortunate. I really feel so sorry for them, man. Because a lot of them really deserve wedding rings and shit, but they not going to get it. Because we live in this stupid ass world that base everything off of looks. The woman even said it out of her own fucking mouth. She said it out of her own mouth. And even if the man does decide, you know what, a man who based everything off of looks, that is, even if he does decide, you know what, I'm going to date a woman based off of not just her looks. You know what I mean? He picks a woman, a lot of times he's going to cheat if that woman come along because really in his mind, in his heart, he really care about looks too much. That's something it's hard to break that when you've been all your life caring about what a woman look like. Every man ain't like that though. I'm not like that. I don't want a woman I'm not attracted to. But I don't care just because she look good. I'm not going to just do cartwheels and shit. And here's my bank account because you look good. That's not going to happen. Because I care about other things other than the looks. I care about a woman's looks, but I care about other shit more. Or I care about more shit than her looks. Put it like that. That's just one thing. All these things make up women in one thing, her looks, and you men fall for it. That's it. Stupid. Stupid. And that's why they run y'all. That's why they pouting and saying these men they avoiding accountability because they not going for looks anymore. No, you're avoiding accountability of being a woman. That's why you think that your looks should get you everything in life. No other way to put it. You got women out here thinking they looks deserve them everything in life. Just like Travis Hunter's chick. What'd she do for him? She's about to live. She went from basically a basic woman to a millionaire female. How? She ain't put in no work. He put in all the work. She don't even want to kiss this dude. That's crazy. But it happens every day. It happens every day. Her looks get her in the door. Every fucking day. Because men are bitches when it comes to females. Plain and simple. And you can't tell me no different. Yeah, you treat a woman great when you know that woman think you him. But until then, no. Nah, I need to see if you think I'm really him. You don't want to earn that spot? Because I got to earn yours. You got to earn her spot. How come she ain't got to earn hers? It ain't got nothing to do with wanting to be a bad bitch or none of that. It's about you, the fact that you want to make sure you're fucking with the right woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The only reason why they kick against that, because a lot of them don't care about being the right woman. All they care about is taking from you, man. Every woman don't want to be a great woman. They just want to take shit from men. So when men start to say, hey, nah, fuck that, I'm going to require you to be a great woman. Then now they got to come up with the narratives, you're a bad bitch. You're sassy, you're this or that, because it goes against the grain of the game they trying to run. Not the good women, the other females that are trying to be good women. Remember, I just said, some women don't want to be good women. So we're not talking about the ones that want to be good women. We're talking about the other females. That's why I'm mad. I'm mad at you men, because now you're looking for more than looks in a woman, and now I can't win. Now I actually gotta, she flipped the whole script. She said that men don't want to be responsible for their reaction or responsibilities, but in reality it's her. Because if all men started looking for more than just looks in a woman, now she gotta become a woman and actually do more than just look good. You see that, how she flipped that shit? Y'all see how she flipped that shit, man? In that video? That shit crazy as fuck, man. They really think men are dumb, I guess. I guess some men are dumb. Because you falling for that shit. That's the type of female that don't care about a man. She just wants from you. It's unfortunate that a lot of men think these women don't exist, and a lot of women protect these females and act like they don't exist. But they the reason why you having a hard time with dudes. It's them women that's making it hard for y'all women who want to be good women. They know, man, they don't even come my way. They know I got the smoke. They didn't see my videos before, man. I can't get shit off on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna fuck with you. Damn right. I don't even want you to come my way. I'm fine without you. Real women are more appealing anyway. You got nothing. These so-called bad chicks ain't got shit on no real woman. I don't give a fuck how much better you so-called look. She's the total package. You ain't. That's like a woman picking a guy just because he looked better than the next motherfucker that got all this other shit to offer. Women are smart. They not going to do that shit. So why do men? It's stupid. Furthermore, the closer you get to the woman, the more better she looks, and the other women don't. They looks irrelevant. At least for me. When I'm really attached to a female, I don't care about what another woman look like and shit. That shit don't matter. I might look like, yeah, she got, it don't matter though. It's irrelevant because only the woman I'm with is the only one I'm attracted to. Even though these women are attractive, there's no attraction because my attraction and attachment is to the female I'm with. It's a dirty game out here, y'all. Y'all gotta stop thinking and believing that all women and all men are good. That's bullshit, man. They could be good, but they choose not to be. The only way they choose to be good is when they're trying to deceive you, trying to make you think that they're good women and men, because they gotta come in the image of a woman or man to get you. Especially when they know you. Oh, he's looking for a good woman, or she's looking for a good woman. Let me put on this mask. Let me wear this mask, and then once I got him, I could take the mask off. That's probably what's going to happen to Travis Hunter and his girlfriend. Once Travis hits the plateau, divorce time, I can take the mask off. She got to wait, though, until he reaches the highest plateau that she thinks before he starts to dip down. You know what I mean? Starts to fall off or whatever. Same thing happened with Deontay Wilder. Remember that girl he was with? What happened as soon as he started losing this shit? She dipped. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Stop me when I'm lying, man. And men dip on women too, when there ain't no more benefits. But looks don't matter. So a lot of women say that too. I'm gonna get I want a man that don't get no hoes and all this other shit. That ain't gonna stop shit, because honestly, once he gets you as a girlfriend, more women are gonna find him more attractive. So you back to square one. Even if he was a dude that don't get no hoes, you know what I mean? As soon as he get with you, it's gonna make other women like him too, because that's just the way they move. They don't want to deal with men who stay to themselves and shit. Women don't like that. They think that if you stay to yourself or you're not cheating or some shit, it's because you can't. It's because you can't get women. And some of them think that, oh, you can't get better than me, that's why you like me so much, so now I'm turned off. It's a fucked up, ugly game. You only like me because nobody else likes you. I don't want you. That's crazy, right? But that's what they do. Nah, you like me too much. I'm doing you a favor. You're not in my league. You must not be in my league because you like me too much. Instead of, maybe he just thinks I'm perfect for him. He don't want to do no better. Some of them don't realize that some men can do better. They don't want to do no better. What if I could do better, but I don't want to do no better? What if I'm just good here? I'm not even looking no more. You can't kick that through their heads, a lot of their heads, man. They just don't get it, man. They operate off of emotion. And this is why the so-called man that she can have, usually, I don't want him no more. Same thing with men too, though. All I'm saying is looks matter. You can say they don't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they matter to me that much, but they matter. To the world, it's not about me. It's about, that's another thing. A lot of y'all think it's about you. It's about the whole world. When you're trying to find a woman or man, it's about the whole thing. Like it or not, it's about the whole thing. It ain't about just you. I can't change every woman in a dating scene. They gonna do what they want to do. If they like a guy because he smokes weed or something, I can't change that. All I can do is move accordingly. But a lot of y'all think you're gonna change the game. You're not changing shit. The game would have been changed already if someone could change it. You can't change the game. You just gotta play it correctly. I can't change that woman who's saying that all I'm bringing is looks to the table to get men, because she's getting men that way. And she gonna keep getting men that way. I can't change that. What I was supposed to do, change it, you be a good girl, and I demand you change and treat men right. She's not going to. No matter how much good and it's another thing, no matter how good you are to them, everybody's had a good woman or man in their life. Stop thinking that they ain't never had a good woman or man, they ain't never been loved properly, so let me be the one to change it. Now, I'm not saying you're not supposed to be the one, like, try to be the one, but a lot of people in their mind, they feel like, I'm going to be the one to make him act right. Because he ain't never had a good woman. Or men thinking, I'm going to show her, since these women get on here and lie and say that there's no good men, even though that's just a trap, all that is a thirst trap, to see who she can get, see her options. You know what I mean? She's a damn lying through her teeth, talking about there's no good men. She's lying through her fucking teeth, man. She's lying through her teeth, bro. But y'all gonna fall for that. Y'all gonna eat that shit up and think that she never had a good man, ever. Even though there's billions in her inbox right now. Good men in her inbox right now liking her to death. But she don't want to give them no time of day. She'll just hop on the status and act like, oh, there's no good men out here for me. Fuck out of here. Stop falling for it. It's all bait tactics to get more men on her fucking team, basically, in her rotation. To bow down and worship her and all this other shit. Because most people, they don't want love. They want to be served and worshiped these days. They want to be served and worshiped. They don't give a fuck about love. It's about serve me and worship me. And social media just threw gasoline on that shit. Social media threw gasoline on that shit, man. Everybody want to be served and worshiped and shit. Yeah, I serve and worship a woman that deserves it, but she gonna serve and worship me and vice versa. I'm not about to serve and worship you and you don't even like me. You like another guy? Fuck out of here. You ain't better than me because you got a vagina. You know what I mean? And women, vice versa. You ain't better than me because you got a lot of women at you. I serve and worship you when you serve and worship me. That's how women need to think. But, you know, this is why these women feel like if he likes me a lot, he must not get women. Or he must not be able to get women in my league. I must be doing him a favor. Because if he got a lot of women, he'd probably be like the rest knuckleheads, you know, players that get a lot of women. They just going to try to play you in this and that. And that's why you get this situation. That's why it's tough to be the good guy or the guy to actually like her and try to show her that without her trying to judge you and say that you don't get no women and you're not good enough for me and all that. It's difficult because by default, the moment you act like you like them, they're going to think they're doing you a favor because most men don't act right when they don't really want a woman. Or should I say when they can have a lot of women. Most men don't act right. That's what I meant to say. Most men don't act right when they can have a lot of women. And that's what women feel. Because, guess why women feel this? Remember what the title is? Her options make her harder to deal with. The reason why women think that you men act right when you can't get women and you don't act right when you can get a lot of women is because they do it. They do it vice versa. Which proves the point even more. The more men they can get, the less cooperating they are. Unless you're him. That's the only way. Hey, I'm done with this shit. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Hey, man, it's been a pleasure. You know, I love to cook, man. I love to cook. I just don't want y'all to be deceived, man. It's not about, you can get an ugly chick, and looks are subjective, whatever, but if you not here, it don't matter if you get Freddy Krueger's daughter or you can fucking get the finest woman on earth. If you're not him, she not gonna cooperate. What do I mean by him? You might be him in reality, but not to her. In other words, women who do not like black men, I'm never going to be him to them. Never. Even though I can shit on every man that she likes, of her race or whatever race. I could be shitting on them all. But I'm not him because I'm black. That's not what she likes. Just like some men, they like black women only. It don't matter how good you are, woman, that you're not changing that. It depends on what the person's looking for. So I'm gonna say this. This is why it's so important. If anything, when you're looking for what a woman prioritizes in a man, or vice versa, if you're a female, try to look and see if they prioritize a person's soul and their mind and how they think and shit like that versus all that other shit. Because all that other shit, that's going to get you in a situation that you probably don't want to be in. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. You know what I mean? And it goes back to the female saying that men are starting to care about who a woman is instead of what a woman looks like. You know what I mean? Why does that woman have an issue with that? Because she's the type of woman that just prioritizes her looks and has nothing else. She don't want to offer nothing else to a man. See why it matters? And I guarantee you that same woman cares about a man's looks more than any fucking thing. Because that's all she cares about. Or his money. That's why you don't deal with those women who prioritize that dumbass shit. You deal with women who will prioritize what really matters in a man. And what really matters as a man is who you are, and it can't be duplicated. Therefore, she's going to struggle to try to replace you if she decides to leave. And she probably won't leave because she can only get what you are from you, not from some other man. She can get money from another man, dick from another man, anything else from another man, but she can't get you from another man. Same thing with you females. That's why I would tell my daughter, for real. Let them girls show their body and shit. You just remain you and attract the man the right way. Plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple. How you get them, how you gonna lose them. I'm okay with losing a woman because of me. But I ain't okay with, damn, why'd I pick that bitch because now she ran off with another guy and took all my money and all that. I'm not okay with losing a woman over that. I'll lose a woman over me, just me. Yeah, that's fine. But not that other shit. struggle. A lot of y'all struggle because I already said all that shit. I don't think I said this though. When you think a woman look real good, you're putting her on. You think she better than you, bro, and that energy comes off. You should never think a woman looks good or better than you just because what she look like. It don't make sense. You never go. If you want good-looking women, you ain't gonna get them. Not when you think, oh, she look good. You're not gonna get them. In fact, I'm gonna give y'all a gem if you want one. If you really want good-looking women, if that's all you care about, which I suggest you not. But if that's what you really care about, then you're gonna have to treat the good-looking women like they're nothing. You're gonna have to treat them like you would the women that you don't find attractive. Then you might get some. Until then, you ain't getting none. That energy gonna come off. They're gonna sniff it out. They're gonna sniff it like, ah, yeah, he a fan. He a fan. You ain't getting them. But honestly, like I said, man, you got average chicks. Like Kevin Samuels said, average at best, chicks getting DMs from these ball players and shit. The game's over with. The game's done, bro. Your only shot is to keep leveling up and deal with a woman who finds you him, who thinks you're him. Don't listen to the lying-ass females talking about you don't want to step up and be responsible simply because you're sniffing out the fact that all she want to do is bring looks to the table. All she trying to do, because she knows that's the only leverage she has over other females, man. She know if it really boiled down to who great women are, she wouldn't stand a fucking chance. A lot of them good-looking women wouldn't, because they've been pampered and got their way so much strictly off of looks. Men never challenged them or demanded them to become women to me. I demand you to be a woman to me. Not in those words, but with your actions. Okay, you look good. Now what you doing? What you gonna do for me? Because I'm gonna do for you what you gonna do for me. Fine women they never had to deal with this, because men buckle like a bitch when it comes to a woman's looks. You gotta stop this shit, man. It's unfair to the women who don't look as good. It just ain't. It's not right. But luckily, there are men like me who don't get, and then you're not even ugly for real. It's the fact that certain women are good looking to more men. Because every woman has beauty. Whether I think you're beautiful or not, that's irrelevant. What separates the difference is based off of how many women or how many men like these women. At the end of the day, all women have beauty. The only thing that separates them is the options that they have in their face. Same thing with a man. It's about the options you got in your face. Looks are subjective and always will be. But they still matter because it determines how many options a motherfucker got. And most people are only faithful as far as their options, or they're going to pick based off of the options they have. I could be a decent looking guy to this girl, but she has options that she likes more than me. Do you not get it? Or again, the race thing. I think he's a handsome black guy. He's got a lot going on with his life. But I have options of these white dudes or Mexican dudes or Cuban dudes or Arab dudes. I don't really need that. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Juan's a handsome guy, but I ain't fucking with that. I got these Arabs or whatever the case over here. She's not going to deal with you. They want y'all to believe your game going to change that. How? It's not going to change shit. Just like a woman's game, a 1,000-pound woman game ain't gonna make me like her. Are you serious? Come on, that's not reality, but this is what they want y'all to believe. They want y'all to believe that I can pull a woman who clearly don't like black men, even if she thinks I'm handsome. And I've got a few that only let me smash as a black dude. So I've done it, but still they go back to what they really like. Like, oh, that was cool. I let you hit because I like you. You know what I mean? I like you a lot, but yeah, I'm going back over here. This is why I like John Elway. You know what I'm saying? I like John Elway, man. It was cool. I ain't gonna tell nobody that I fucked you and shit. You know what I mean? A lot of white dudes think none of these chicks, they ain't, man, stop it. They had at least one black dude, at least. And some of the black chicks that had you would think they ain't had a white dude, man. Look, we're not even getting into all that shit, man. That's not the point. The point is you're not changing what people like, man. You're not changing what people like. You're not changing people. You just gotta accept it. It comes from an insecurity within people. Why they can't accept if a person don't like them or not. I think I'm the best man. So I don't care if a woman don't like me. It does not bother me. Why? Because I always will feel like you're dumb. You're lost. I don't feel like, man, I'm ugly, man. That's why she didn't like me, bro. Plus, I understand. Like, I see good-looking women, but that's not my type. I don't like her. Or she's a great woman, but she's just not my type. That don't take away from who she is as a woman. She's a great-ass woman. I don't want her. She's not for me. And a lot of people have a hard time understanding that this shit applies to you. It applies to all of us. Nobody's getting around this, you're just not my type. None of us. Man, Pac himself could pull down there any bitch he want. But I guarantee you some women he couldn't. He even said it. Drake, all them motherfuckers. There's some women that they can't pull. That's just what it is. Y'all be taking that shit personal, man. Like, man, I'm ugly, man. That's what it, man, look, man, stop it, man. If everybody take care of themselves and groom themselves up, everybody has beauty and handsomeness. That's why I said earlier, every woman is beautiful. It depends on her if she boss herself up. It don't mean that I'm gonna think she's beautiful, but every woman has beauty. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Just because I don't think she's beautiful don't mean she's not. Most importantly, how does she feel about herself? But they said the game is the reason why women ain't cooperating. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because for one, they talking about charisma. And guess what? Every woman's taste of charisma is different. That's why when you be yourself, nobody else can mimic that. And the woman who likes that, it's going to be hard for her to get over you. Right? But you can have great ass charisma and shit, swag, whatever you want to call it, but that don't mean this woman's feeling it. This woman might, but this one don't. So you can't say that these women are not acting right because of your swag or your charisma. She might not like your swag or your charisma. Or he might not like her swag or her charisma. Bad bitches got game. I don't fuck with them though. I don't want no bad bitch. That's like a man to me. I'm not dealing with that. They fine. Some of them look good, but I'm not fucking with them. I don't want to fuck them, none of that. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Because if I did fuck one, I'd probably go hard as fuck and try to destroy the chick. To be honest with you. I'm being honest. If them bad, sassy, talk back bitches, man, look, man, I'm going all in on them. I'm bringing the whole kitchen sink on them. I'm destroying them. That's what they want any fucking way. Y'all gotta get comfortable in y'all own skin, man. Stop trying to make people like you and just accept it. It is what it is, man. So many people have got married and all kind of shit trying to make people like them and not understanding why they don't like them. I don't give a fuck why you don't like me. Because I like me. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And ain't no woman taking that from me. Ain't no woman gonna make me feel like another man's better than me. It'll never happen. It used to happen until I realized who the fuck I am and boss up and really truly believe that I am him. Now nobody can take that from me. Plus I understand it's all subjective. The real truth about it all is it's all subjective, people. Once you understand that, you're not going to get in your feeling, oh man, she don't like me, the racist girl don't like me. or whatever the case. It's like whatever. She ain't supposed to like me. She's a racist chick, or she don't find black chicks, black dudes attractive. That don't mean that I'm not attractive, man. A lot of the bad bitches want toxic men. That don't mean that I'm not him. That just means she likes toxic men, and she gon' stay over there. I'm gonna keep her ass right over there with the toxic men, because I'm not about to be toxic for a chick to like me. Why would I even want that chick anyway? Why would I want a chick that I gotta become toxic to attract? That don't make sense. I'm gonna dumb myself down to fit in your little box of toxic. Nah, fuck you. I'll find a woman that actually like the fact that I'm a great man. Why? So I can become a better man. She likes that. She ain't going nowhere. Beyonce ain't going nowhere because she probably likes the fact that she likes a Jay-Z type of motherfucker. He'd have to fuck that shit up. But she likes the fact that he keeps excelling in life. Why the fuck you want a woman that wants you to be toxic, dumb, and all this stuff? Man, fuck them. Let them fall by the sword, man. Plain and simple. Same thing with you females. Why you want a man that want to beat you down and make you the worst version of yourself so he'll like you? That don't make sense. Well, if you don't show your ass, then I ain't fucking with you. Or I'm only clicking likes on the women who showing ass and titties. And a lot of women gonna go for that because they feel like that's the only way, or that's the only way they can attract men. Or I do more numbers when I show my ass, so let me do that. Not realizing the less numbers are probably more quality. So why would I do that? How you get them is how you gonna attract them and how you lose them. If you lose them. Gone, man. Catch you on the next one, man. It was nice talking to y'all. I'm back now. You know what I mean? From my little trip. I had a little bit of fun out there. It started raining, so I had to get back. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, man. Much love to all y'all, man. Y'all are somebody, man. All y'all somebody to somebody. Remember that shit. And even if you're not somebody to anybody else, you're somebody to you. That's the most important thing. Remember what I said earlier? I don't give a fuck if no woman on earth likes me. I feel I'm the best man. There's nothing the other woman could do or say to say that a ball player is better than me or anybody's better than me. That's something that they can't have. I let them have it before when I was younger and shit. They used to say I was ugly and shit. I look at my picture like, what the fuck? Nah, they was trying to shit on me for no reason. Ain't no way I was ugly. Like, but that type of shit will have a motherfucker think they ugly and they go through life thinking they ugly and shit. When really looks are subjective. Most women are going to say that I'm a decent looking guy or a handsome guy. But that don't mean they're going to pick me or want me. Or that don't mean that they don't find other men more handsome than me. You get what I'm saying? Make sense now? You want to be her number one choice or nothing at all. You want to be his number one choice or nothing at all. You might as well just stay alone. Until you know for sure I'm the number one choice. And if I don't know that, then I guess I'm just going to choose myself. That's how you should do. Because why would you get with someone who clearly want to fuck other people behind your back and they really not happy? That's why they're not treating you right, because you're not their first choice. There's billions of men in this world that women can look at, and they vagina give them access to it. I refuse to pick a woman who I know deep down inside you really want him or him. I refuse. Why would I? I've been there and done that. You look like you put on some clown makeup. Because that's what you are. And she's not going to respect you. Oh, yeah, it's just all bad. But if you pick a woman who think you him, you're going to think you God. You be like, man, this woman is too much. She really think I'm him. It's night and day, I promise y'all. But, unfortunately, like I said, the more options the woman has, this is what these men are trying to say. They're just not saying it in a deep aspect, like I said. The more options she has, the less chance that you have of being that guy that she thinks is basically God. The more options she has. That's why when her options start to slow down, here comes such and such that used to dish you in 5th grade. Remember that? 10th grade and shit, you wasn't shit. Now, you the shit now, huh? Nah, them options just dried up. Now you're up here. She thought you was down here until she's done fucking and sucking. Now you're up here. Nah, fuck that. The game mine now, bitch. I own this game. You down here now, and I don't want you now. I thought you was the shit. Back then, you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You all of them type shit. And it all stems off of options. That's all it is. Because their options determine if they like somebody better than you or not. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not selling for unless I'm the number one option. I'm not selling for that. Nothing else. Because if I pick her, she's my number one. I picked her because I think she's the best. The issue with that men are having is when you do that with most of these females, you're a fan. You're not good enough. She's doing you a favor. And that's the problem. You see a good, decent looking woman like, I like her. I'm going to try to holler at her. By default, 9 times out of 10, she thinks, all right, you groupie, get out of here. I'm better than you. And she ain't got shit going on, but she thinks she's better than you and shit. Simply because you're interested. This is what happens. And men tired of the shit, for real. Hey, I'm gone.